The following footage comes from a heavily damaged village in the Chasiv Yar direction during a recent patrol mission. A Ukrainian drone team was tasked with rechecking an area where Russian troops had reportedly moved through earlier. After searching the ruins for some time, the drone operator uses onboard scanning equipment and detects signs of activity inside a partially destroyed building. A closer inspection reveals a Russian soldier concealed behind a doorway, apparently hoping the structure will shield him from aerial observation. The position is quickly confirmed. The drone moves toward the entrance and carefully approaches the interior of the building. As it enters the ruined structure, the soldier suddenly finds himself with nowhere left to hide. Moments later, the drone closes the remaining distance and launches the attack. Operators from Ukraine's 63rd Mechanized Brigade spotted a Russian soldier hiding among cemetery graves. After confirming the position, a Ukrainian FPV drone was directed to the area and launched the attack. The following incident takes place in an open grass field near the Pokrovsk direction. During a routine patrol mission, a Ukrainian drone spots a Russian soldier moving alone across the terrain. As the aircraft continues observing from above, the soldier suddenly notices the drone and immediately drops into the grass, hoping the vegetation will conceal his position. For a brief moment, he remains motionless, believing he has disappeared from view. However, the drone operator continues scanning the area and quickly identifies his exact location among the tall grass. The soldier stays pressed against the ground, relying on the field for cover. The attempt proves unsuccessful. Maintaining visual contact, the drone rapidly closes the distance, descends toward the position, and launches the attack moments later. Operators from Ukraine's Chorny Strij drone unit located a Russian soldier hiding inside a garage near the front line. Believing he was safely concealed, the soldier remained inside as the area was monitored from above. Moments later, a Ukrainian FPV drone entered the structure, caught him by surprise, and launched the attack. The following incident unfolds across an open grass field in the Pokrovsk direction. A Ukrainian FPV drone is flying low over the terrain when the operator suddenly notices movement on a nearby dirt road. A lone Russian soldier is seen walking across the area with no visible support or nearby cover. The sighting immediately draws attention, and the drone turns toward the target. Only as the aircraft rapidly closes the distance does the soldier realize he has been detected. He turns around in surprise, attempting to understand the source of the threat. By then, however, it is already too late. Before he can take cover or react, the FPV drone descends and launches the attack. The following incident unfolds in an exposed section of terrain where a Ukrainian bombing drone is conducting aerial surveillance. During the patrol, the operator spots a Russian soldier lying in the open while apparently using a field radio to communicate. Moments later, the operator releases a precision munition toward the location, striking the position before the soldier can react or relocate. The following footage features operators from Ukraine's Special Operations Forces Mirage FPV drone team conducting a search of a damaged building near the front line. While inspecting the structure, the drone flies directly through a window and begins scanning the interior rooms for signs of activity. As the search continues, the operator detects a Russian infantryman concealed inside the building. The position is quickly confirmed, leaving little opportunity for the soldier to relocate. Maintaining precise control in the confined space, the FPV drone maneuvers deeper into the structure, closes the distance, and carries out the strike moments later. The Ukrainian Navy has released footage showing a Bayraktar TB2 strike against a Russian unmanned surface vessel operating in the Black Sea. According to Ukrainian officials, the operation resulted in the destruction of 3 Russian naval drones during a single mission. The footage highlights ongoing efforts to counter unmanned maritime threats and maintain security across key areas of the Black Sea. Operators from Ukraine's Chorny Strij FPV drone unit carried out a series of pursuits against Russian troops moving through the area by car and motorcycle. The footage shows drone operators tracking the vehicles from above, maintaining visual contact as they attempt to move across the battlefield. Once the targets were confirmed, the FPV drones rapidly closed the distance and launched their attacks, demonstrating the growing reach of aerial surveillance and strike operations. The following scene unfolds in an exposed area marked by barbed wire obstacles in the aftermath of earlier fighting. A Russian soldier is seen struggling to force his way through a section of tangled wire, while several small fires continue burning nearby from previous attacks. Focused entirely on freeing himself from the obstacle, the soldier pays little attention to the sky above. Unbeknownst to him, a Ukrainian drone has already arrived over the area and begun tracking his movements. Still attempting to cross the barrier, he remains fixed in place for several crucial moments. The delay proves costly. Within seconds, the drone commits to its approach, rapidly descends toward the position, and launches the attack. The war in Ukraine continues to intensify as FPV drone operations play an increasingly important role across some of the most contested sectors of the front line. According to released footage, operators from the security service of Ukraine's U2 Brotherhood drone unit carried out a large-scale series of missions targeting Russian infantry positions during both daytime and nighttime operations. Over the course of these engagements, drone crews were credited with disrupting multiple assaults and engaging a significant number of Russian troops moving through contested terrain. The footage provides a broader look at the challenges faced by infantry operating under constant aerial surveillance. Across open fields, forest belts, damaged villages, trench systems, and abandoned defensive positions, Russian soldiers are frequently seen moving in small groups or alone, while searching for cover and safer routes between positions. Some attempt to conceal themselves behind trees, inside dense vegetation, beneath damaged vehicles, inside drainage pipes, or within ruined structures scattered across the battlefield. Others remain motionless for extended periods, hoping aerial observers will pass them by unnoticed. Yet the recordings repeatedly demonstrate how difficult concealment has become in modern warfare. Reconnaissance drones methodically scan large areas, searching for movement, disturbed terrain, unusual shapes, or signs of recent activity. Once a position is identified, information can be passed to nearby FPV teams within moments, allowing strike drones to respond rapidly. Several scenes show soldiers attempting to relocate after realizing they may have been detected. Some run toward tree lines, others move between ruined buildings, while a few seek shelter inside trenches or shell craters. Even in heavily wooded terrain, drone operators are often able to maneuver through narrow gaps, maintain visual contact, and continue tracking individual targets through difficult environments. A recurring pattern emerges throughout the footage: isolated infantry operating without coordinated support, effective electronic protection, nearby defensive drones, or sufficient battlefield awareness faces increasing challenges when moving through contested areas. The video highlights how quickly movement can attract attention from above, and how rapidly reconnaissance and strike elements can work together once a target has been identified. Beyond the individual encounters, the footage offers a broader view of how drone warfare continues to reshape battlefield activity. Reconnaissance aircraft, FPV drones, and rapid target coordination have become critical components of modern combat operations. The recordings highlight the persistence, precision, and adaptability of drone crews, while also underscoring the growing importance of mobility, concealment, coordination, and situational awareness for troops operating in one of the war's most dangerous combat zones. During a routine patrol mission, a Ukrainian drone operator spots a Russian cargo truck parked beside a tree line. The vehicle appears stationary and partially concealed by the surrounding vegetation, likely attempting to avoid detection from the air. The opportunity is quickly recognized. After confirming the target, the drone descends toward the position and begins its final approach. With little time to react, the truck remains in place as the drone rapidly closes the distance and launches the attack moments later. The following footage highlights operations carried out by the 33rd Mechanized Brigade, known as the Legion of the UA Corps. According to the released video, Ukrainian drone crews conducted a series of coordinated missions targeting Russian infantry, vehicles, and concealed drone positions across the battlefield. Using reconnaissance support, operators identified movement on the ground and located equipment hidden near defensive positions and tree lines. Heavy aerial bomb drops were then employed against larger targets, while FPV drones were directed toward moving vehicles and exposed personnel. Several engagements show Ukrainian crews combining surveillance and strike capabilities to engage multiple targets in rapid succession. The footage demonstrates how drone units continue to play an increasingly important role in modern combat operations, providing both reconnaissance and precision strike capabilities across a wide range of battlefield environments.